Hey everyone. I am jumping on here and I wanted to talk about coming clean on something. Actually, we're going to keep this clean. It's nothing terrible. We're going to talk about our come clean. Well, it used to be called come clean. Now we have a different name, a slightly different name for it. But it's our brush and our blender full cleaner, basically a shampoo cleaner. And a lot of you say, what do I need that for? Well, bacteria and all will form in a lot of your brushes if you do not properly clean them out regularly. Now, I'll be the first to admit, people, I am guilty. I do not clean my brushes nearly as often as I should, and shame on me. But I wanted to share this with you because you see this container, it's $28, and you think, wow, $28. I have had this, gosh, for about 8 months, I think. And can you see how much I've used? Of course, I don't clean as regularly as I should, but I do use it. And what's different about this is I have bought a lot of cleaning products in my past to clean my brushes and my sponges. And they usually sometimes they're a spray or maybe a little liquid. And, after a couple months, they're gone. And you can pay $18 for those. For $10 more, this will probably last you about a year. Because here's how it works. The inside of it, I don't know if you can see that. You can see my nail going into it. It's kind of the consistency of a soft wax, if I had to describe it to you. And what happens is, and I love this, I actually do love the smell of it. It's kind of a soap smell. When it gets wet, it lathers up just on the surface. So you literally clean within this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just position this a little bit more this way because I'm right at my bathroom sink. And I'm going to tilt you a little because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm going to start, okay, this brush is dirty. I use this brush. This is one of our newer brushes, and it's for applying your foundation. And I want to tell you, I love this brush because I can literally put it in my foundation and do the little swirl and dip it in a couple times, and I'm done. And I've got a really good light coverage. If I need something darker or heavier, and I need to cover up some spots or maybe some scarring or sunspots, whatever, I can come behind with my blender full and really get those extra coverages where I need it. That's why I love our foundation. But what I'm going to show you, I'm turning the water on. I'm putting a little water in here. You can see that? See it dripping out? I'm going to take this brush and I'm wetting it. That's what I'm doing. I'm going like this, round in a circle. You can see it doesn't lather up a lot. And then I rinse it off. I wish you could see this. Watch. All the makeup is coming out. And you have to do this a couple times on each brush. It doesn't come all out in the first one. Again, swirl, swirl, swirl. Wet. Watch got most of the makeup out. But can you see, I don't know if you can see the difference, the whiteness at the tip where it used to be my foundation color. Okay, and then once you're done with these, you just set it aside and let it properly dry. I'm going to show you. See this thing? This is our blender full. And I use this every single day to even out my foundation. It's supposed to be a nice pretty yellow. Again, I go like this, I turn it around, I get that soap on all sides of it because it has a flat bottom, okay? Whoop, it's slippery. I got my soap in it, and I want you to see. Can you see all that? That was one squeeze, that was my first squeeze. See how dirty it is? This is from just going one time, and granted, I don't do a good job. Can you see the yellow in that? Now, I still need to do a little more. This is how I love it. Swirl it around. Sometimes I'll even try to, you know, massage it a little bit with my thumbs, but you don't have to. And I'm running it in the water. I'm still getting a little bit, you can see it's a little bit dirty, but look, I mean, I got a little bit of corner there I still need to go back and do. See how yellow that is? And I just rubbed it in there like 2 times, so I'll finish that in a minute. Here's I use this for my, this is like a dry application brush, and I use this actually to put my white translucent powder on. I wet my brush first. I'm rubbing it around. Okay, I kind of got a little sudsies. See that? See it just start to take the makeup out? This stuff is fantastic, especially on a dry makeup brush. It probably only takes about 1 time in the, and I use like a lukewarm water too. You can't tell a big difference because I used it for white translucent powder, but you always want to keep your brushes, and especially your blenderfuls, anything like that uses that moisture from a foundation. You especially want to keep those clean so bacteria doesn't grow. But oh my gosh, I'm still getting like makeup out of here because I think when I use my translucent powder on it, it still picks up probably some moisture from my foundation. And you never want to take that, let the bacteria grow in your brushes and blenderful and then stick it back on your face. So anyway, as you can see, when I'm all done, what I do is I do a quick little rinse, pour out the extra so that my soap, my bar of soap inside is clean. Put the lid on. You can still see, I mean, you can't even see a dent that I made in there, but I got like, I cleaned my blender full and 2 major brushes. Of course, I have more to do, but I just wanted to show you $28. You can find it on my website. I absolutely swear by this. It's a wonderful, wonderful product. Does a marvelous job, and it lasts you so much longer than some of those other brands that you can find for a little bit less. This really, Lime Life is wonderful as far as a little bit goes a long, long way, guys. So anyway, just wanted to jump on here and do this little demonstration. In case you're wondering what kind of lipstick or gloss, I am wearing Believe. I don't tend to wear this a lot. It's kind of a burnt orangey red, but I like it. What do you think? Give me your comments. Just a little color, a little shimmer. I like it. It gives me a little bit of red, but not a lot of red on my lips. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Good night.